Last Tuesday, the baby was sick.
Oh, this little guy was sick last night. He was throwing up and had a fever. You say hi?
Hi.
And I was supposed to go visiting teaching that day, but I thought it would probably be best not to have my child barf all over someone else's living room. So the one thing I've been thinking about throughout this week is the visiting teaching message. And so that's what I'm going to talk about today. And if the sisters that I visit teach happen to watch this video, I'm totally counting that, and I'm checking off my visiting teaching for the month. So check. So the message is about the priesthood and receiving priesthood blessings. And I feel like the priesthood is starting to become one of those repetition subjects on Sunday that are getting harder and harder for me to pay attention to. But it's funny, for primary, we took all the kids individually and we filmed them and interviewed them and asked them a bunch of fun questions about the gospel. And one of the questions was, what is the priesthood and why is it important? And I noticed that most of the kids were just like, I don't know, pass, next question. And it's not that they don't know what the priesthood is, they hear about it all the time, but I think it's hard to put into words when you're put on the spot and to really grasp it. And I'm noticing the same thing where, yeah, I know what the priesthood is, I've heard about it my entire life, but what is the priesthood? The definition of the priesthood in the True to the Faith is the eternal power and authority of God. Through the priesthood, God created and governed the heavens and the earth. Through this power, he redeems and exalts his children, bringing to pass the immortality and eternal life of man. So the eternal power of God, that's pretty cool. And I think it's safe to say, if you have been in the church for a long time and you're a woman, as a Worman, Mormon, no. I think all of us go through little times where this kind of tests our faith, and it's good. It's good. It's important to ask why, why is it that only men carry the priesthood, hold the priesthood? President Uchtdorf talks about that, how it's important to know the whys of the gospel and ask yourself, so that your faith can grow and that you make an effort and study and learn and know for yourself. So this is what I've come up with. This is my Jesse parable, doctrine of Jesse, not church doctrine. My way to help me understand the priesthood a bit more. Picture a little kindergarten classroom, and you've got little tables where all the students sit. And imagine in each group, the teacher assigns one person to be the group leader. During class, the teacher pulls out a huge bucket full of crayons. She says, just the student leaders come up to the front of the classroom and get a bunch of crayons for your group. The one student in each group gets the crayons and distributes each crayon equally so everyone can color and use the same crayons. So I think of this because the crayons are the blessings, the priesthood blessings, and everybody, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whatever, you have complete access to that gift. We can be baptized, we can go to the temple, we can have a priesthood blessing given to us. No matter who you are, we all equally get that blessing. God just assigns certain representatives, I don't know, but certain people, worthy males, to carry that priesthood and give it out to everybody. That's more confusing than I thought it would be. Another way you think about it is a blood donor. Check this awesomeness out. I'm O positive blood donor. Anyone can receive a blood transfusion, but only certain specific people can give their blood, can make that deliver. If someone with A positive, whatever, tries to give blood to me, it wouldn't work. It has to be an O positive person, right? I have paid attention in science. I think I'm doing that right. But I think that's similar to the priesthood in a way, how our bodies, only certain people can give blood transfusions, but anyone can receive a blood transfusion. I just think it's important to remember even the topics that are repetition and that you kind of want to tune out. They're all important, and you can study all of them, and you can always grasp something new. I am so thankful to live in a day and a time when we have that fullness of the gospel and we have that priesthood on the earth again, and that you can have access to that power in your life, no matter who you are. And I love it. I'm so grateful for it. It's awesome. Here's a good joke for you. What do you get when you cross LDS and LSD? A high priest. I wouldn't recommend using that joke over the pulpit.